Hi, everybody. I am here with Gavin Clark. Hi, Gavin.
Hello.
Thank you for taking the time to join me today and talk a little bit about your experience with Broadway Bound. Hey, guys, and if you're watching us right now and you want to leave comments for Gavin, you can go over and it'll say, you'll see over there in StreamYard, it'll say, click here so that it knows who you are. You have to give it permission, and then you can post comments in the section there. So I'm thrilled to have you come share your super fun piece with us here in a second. But before we do that, I want to talk to you a little bit about Broadway Bound. So this was your first round of Broadway Bound. And for those of you watching who may not know, Broadway Bound is a program that we work with talented youth who are interested in musical theater, and we work with them on vocal technique, but also storytelling and song interpretation. And each month we focus on a different either genre or type. And this month was all about comedy. And comedy pieces. And so, Gavin, let me ask you: in the 4 sessions with me and with your acting teacher DJ, what was one big takeaway about approaching comedy that you learned in this session?
Well, DJ is also obviously a very good teacher. He helped me a lot. It's like many different things. But something new I learned about like comedy and approaching it is just divert expectations. Is you can walk on stage and they're going to see you in like a nice suit, and you can just like divert their expectations completely by slipping and falling, just being subverting the expectations of the audience.
Okay, cool. And then at the end of this, we of course had a masterclass with one of the best comedians on Broadway right now, Alex Brightman. What was your favorite part of that class, or what's your best memory from that session with him?
Mostly just his sense of humor and getting to hear all like the jokes he made, just it's very comforting. Because whenever you think of a Broadway star, you think they're going to be all like serious and demanding. But he was just like, it felt like just talking to your friend, which is a very cool experience.
Definitely. He's a great teacher in that. So, well, for those joining us that may not know, Gavin, tell us where are you located? You don't have to give us your street address. Where do you live? How old are you? And what's going on in your world right now?
Well, I am 14. I live in Granbury, Texas. It's a good small town. And I've been playing guitar. I learned how to play guitar through quarantine break.
Nice.
Very
it's a great skill for a musical theater person to have.
Yes. And doing a few little spots and shows every now and then.
Great. Cool deal. Well, so what was your piece during our comedy session of Broadway Bound?
It was a little show called Twirler Girl from a show called Band Geeks.
Great. I'm excited to hear it. So I'm handing it on. I'm going to leave the room and hand it all over to you. So folks, here is Gavin Clark with Twirler Girl from Band Geeks.
Then she'd come up to my room and we'd sit on my floor, reading rare back issues of the Fantastic Four, and we'd watch all 3 Star Wars movies in succession, and I'd crack her up with my Chewbacca impression. And we'll play 2-player on my Nintendo system, and I'll play my compositions. How could she resist them? 'Cause secretly she'll say I love all that stuff, just like me, a music lover and a sci-fi buff. And finally she'll see that I'm good enough. I'd be good enough. And we'll ride to school in her little red VW, the former swine and his pearl. And all the jocks will turn around to get a better view of me and my twirler. Finally, I'll walk the halls without any catcalls. They'll have no insults to hurl. Oh, I can't wait to see the way that they look at me and my twirler girl, my twirler girl. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that for us. And folks, if you need some assistance with a really good Chewbacca impression, Gavin's available for hire. I'm just kidding. Thank you for doing that. And I'm so glad you joined us for that session. And have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right.